let's start from the top here. I have a fresh install of my Red Dead Redemption 2. You should definitely find your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder, right? Like mine's local disk programs, Rockstar Games, Red Dead Redemption 2. And you're going to want to pin it, right? So pin to quick access. Whoops. Just so you have it and it's here and it's easily accessible because you're going to be putting a lot of files in here, right? All right, so the first thing you want to do is get Lenny's mod loader. This is what you're going to be using to load all your modified files. Correct. And we're going to use both the mod loader and the mod manager. So go in here, grab all this, and you're going to move it into your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. All right, and then you're going to go into mod loader. You're going to grab all this. You're going to move it into your Red Dead Redemption 2 root game folder. It says that it's going to replace anything, don't worry about it, all right? All this other stuff you don't need to look at. It's just things to kind of give you like an example on how it works. All right, so now we have Lenny's mod loader installed and we can start installing all this stuff. All right, so first one is going to be Annesburg Saloon Interior. This mod is awesome because it basically adds an entire, functional bar to Annesburg in the like town hall locked building, and it's seamless. It feels like it's actually part of the game. I highly recommend using it. So we're gonna put that in here. All right, so all these files, these will go into your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder, right? But the LML folder, this stuff needs to go inside there. So really you could just drag the LML folder inside there too, because you already have an LML folder inside and it'll just put it in there. But you need to make sure that this folder is inside the LML folder, all right? Beta Douglas Fear, whatever. It really changes the ambience of the forest, and it's good. You're gonna want it. So go ahead and download it. All right. So it comes with just these files. What you're actually going to need to do is go inside your LML folder. You're going to create a stream folder. All right. You're going to take these and you're going to put it inside stream. Like that. All right. Next, gold medals. All right. Gold medals is going to go inside the LML folder. Copy it. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. LML folder. There it is. So we're going to put that in here. All right. So we should quick access this too because we're going to be putting a lot of stuff inside there. All right. Next is realistic combat overall. Now this mod is awesome because it makes all shots cause bleedouts. This is what we're going to be using. We're not going to use any of the bullet force portions of the mod because we're going to be using a ragdoll mod that I'll show you how to install later. So download this. LML. So if it's in an LML folder already, you can usually just drag and drop it into here, but you need to be careful because sometimes people put important files inside there that don't go in the LML folder. So just something to be wary of. Realistic weapon sounds. So this mod is just amazing. I mean, it makes the guns sound so much better. So we're going to copy it to the LML folder. You know, whenever you're putting stuff in the LML folder, you always should have an install XML with it, right? That's how you know that you installed it right. You don't want to put the folder that it came in. I think it'll still read it, but you kind of don't want to do that. All right, so realistic ragdolls here. So this is going to be the one. Whoops. Back it. Copy it. Goes in LML. Better horses. Just makes your horses a little bit better, you know, especially if you have the rare ones. So it's worth it, especially in the beginning of the game when your horses aren't really that good. All right, this is getting annoying. So this is something you guys should do as well. So you're going to go to your Red Dead Redemption 2, show more options, properties. You're going to go to security. You're going to go to your user that you are using. You're going to edit. You're going to click the user that you're using, and you're going to allow all and hit apply. All right, so we installed Better Horses already, right? Double check. Yes. The binoculars fix is by Death Wrench. This is awesome, and it gets rid of all the crap on the binoculars. I really like it. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Copy it, LML folder, throw it in there. Now there's another part of this mod that I really like. I like to remove the reticle and also no cracks, no smudges. I think this is all the same, or is it different? They're different, so we're gonna go ahead and grab them both. Extract all these. Oh, I already did that one. All right. No cracks, no smudges. If it's like that, we're gonna put this in the stream folder. So copy this, LML, stream, toss them in. Reticle, extract, replace folder, goes in the LML folder. Now I know there was talk about how the stream folder and replace folder was causing issues, but it's been found out 100% that is from textures. Just people not compressing their textures or using the wrong resolutions or whatever. So So don't worry about that. I've tested this mod list. It works 100%. There's nothing in here that's going to break anything. So that last mod we got, this is going to be, it gives you a nice weapon strap. I mean, it looks really good in game. You're going to like it. And keep in mind, I mean, you don't got to use all this stuff. Anything that you don't want, you can always just not download it, not install it, skip it, whatever. I use just the clean, or do I use black? I think I use clean black. Black satchels. Gotta have it because I'm always wearing black gear. We're gonna download both of these just so you have them both. So we're not having a bunch of stuff in here. That's gonna go in the stream folder. Also goes in the stream folder. Black knife sheath. Also needed. We're gonna download them both just so we have them both. Actually, the stream is right there, so just make sure that you put it in the stream. Yeah. Llama Police Overhaul. This is by far my favorite police mod. It gives you the ability to kind of be stealth and actually escape the police, and just adds a lot of fun to the whole police mechanic. I use standard. Keep in mind this is the LML portion of the tutorial, but there's going to be some stuff that has ASI mods. I'll show you how to install the script hook that you'll need for that later. So we're going to take this, we're going to copy it into the Red Dead Redemption folder. And that put the llama portion inside the LML folder for you. The LML portion, not the llama portion, my bad. This is my mod. I use this just because I don't like sitting there and doing all the challenges like that. It takes way too long. I'd rather just kind of get them to unlock as I'm playing, which is why I developed this mod. So we're going to take the LML folder, drag it into your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder, just like that. Gun effects. This is what gives you that nice smoky fire. It's really nice. I like it. You should use it. Take the gun effects, put it in LML folder. HD texture unlocker. Now, I don't know if this has any effect if you're playing above 1440 or playing above 1080p, but I would still use it. Just I feel like it made the game look better, but it could be placebo. I don't know. Goes in LML. Herbalist. This is one of my favorite mods because I hate picking herbs, and you need them for many things in the game. So this just gives you like 2 or 3 instead of just giving you one of each. Goes in LML. Sorry if I'm starting to speed up here. There's a lot that I have to install, and I don't want to sit here for an hour. Online button remover. And hide social button. This is good because you don't want to, whoops. You don't want to accidentally try to go online or something and get pinged. So we're going to copy. Goes in LML. And some blood. Also one of my favorite mods. It just makes the blood pools so much better instead of just being the same red splotch. It's actually like different blood pools and stuff depending on how you killed them. So this is going to go in LML. Now this is another one of my favorite mods, and it makes the blood look a lot chunkier. It's kind of like an add-on for improvements in blood. I go with just red. So we're going to copy this. You're going to go in your LML folder. You're going to go improvements in blood, and you're going to paste and replace. Geometry detail. Very good mod. So just grab the last one. Doesn't really matter. Delete the system settings YMT. And I like to rename it to geometry. Geometry, probably. So I like to just name it whatever this is, There you go. Because in the install XML, it has the right name, but for whatever reason, he named it something else on there. So, we're going to take it, copy it, throw it in your LML folder. Again, make sure that you deleted the system settings YMT. Detailed graphics info. Another one of my mods. This doesn't improve performance or do anything like that. It literally just gives you more control over your graphics and like gives you more details on what the graphics do and things like that. And it's just made the mistake of my own here. So we're gonna go downloads. You're gonna want the one that's inside the LML folder, or you can just take and drag and drop the LML folder inside your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. There we go. Detailed graphics info. Okay. All right, so now that's good. More Perfect Animal. This is a great mod, especially if you're going to use the up ped limits that I'm going to show you later. It's really just a good mod to help you get the perfect animal instead of having to mess around. So we're going to take it, drag and drop into your LML folder. Let's get rid of all this. Oh, damn it. All right, now kill cam filter. The great mod. It gets rid of the ugly overlay. I don't really like it, to be honest. Take it, put it in your LML folder. Let's double check. Yeah, that's right. Creation. This is a good mod, so your bullets actually go through things like they would in real life. No ammo pickup. This just makes it so that way when you step over an enemy, it doesn't automatically pick the ammo up. You have to actually, um, go and loot them to get the ammo. Just more realistic, in my opinion. So goes in LML. This was Rain Fix. This is an awesome mod. Gets rid of all the milky rain. Drag and drop the LML folder into your continue Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. Handle your fix. Now, this makes it so that way it's much more tight on your character. I really like it. It looks better. Take this, drop it into your Red Dead Redemption 2. Silent Deadeye. This is an awesome mod. Does what it says. Makes so the Deadeye is nice and quiet. I think as Arthur, you still kind of hear the heartbeat, but that's okay. We're going to take this, drop it into your LML folder. Terrain textures overhaul. Okay, so I'm not going to re-download this because this will take forever. But you're going to want to get both the manual and south. And just drop the LML folders into your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. So I have them here. TTO. So it's going to look like this. So you're going to take it, same for this one here. Take it, drop it in there. Yeah, those take forever. So this is a new one that just came out. I really, really like it. It gives you a lot of like the black clothes. So we're gonna have to pick and choose here. So what I like is I use the Legend of the East. It turns the red jacket or the red vest into black with the chain. So we're gonna put that into stream. Then we're gonna go down to sheaths. We're not gonna use that because I use black sheaths. So shotgun light. Okay. No, that's not it. Cavalry gloves. We want the black ones. Where is it? Leather duster. So we'll use that because I like the leather duster. It's gonna go into stream. There's that. There was a black shotgun coat. Orange shotgun. This is it. We're gonna go clean black. And last, we're gonna do spurs. And we're gonna go spurs, half chaps black, and then put them into steam or stream. All right. Get rid of all this stuff. This is by far the best weapon mod, I think, on Nexus for the simple fact that it does not break anything and it gives you so many goodies in terms of, removing weapon sway and spread and just lots of cool stuff. So we're going to download both the catalog and the weapons. So we're going to take Maverick's weapons, and that's going to go in LML. Back the catalog, copy the catalog, and that's also going to go into LML. You can get Block 18. Now this is an awesome fucking mod. I mean, it looks so cool. You could skip this if you want, but I really like this mod, so. So we're going to take the Deagle and the LML folder, and you're going to drop it into your Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. All right, so now there's a little bit of finagling you got to do here. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to go into Glock 18. Or no. You're going to go into Maverick's weapons. You're going to delete the you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, because I made my own, so you guys are actually going to probably want to go in here because the models are what's going to be the thing that changes it. But you're going to want to use Maverick's changes that he made to the actual weapon damage and bullets and things like that. So we're going to go in here and you're just going to delete this. But now that I think about it, so there's something that needs to get changed in. So we're going to go. We're going to go into Maverick's weapons. You're going to go into this weapons YMT. You dirty rat. All right. We're going to restore that. Fuck you. But we're going to actually delete the one in Mavericks. Just this one. Because I think all the weapon changes, Well, if you want the removed reticle sway and stuff, I have that in my Discord. You'll have to just get that. I mean, if you're not going to use the Glock 18, you don't really have to worry too much about that, but I really like it, so. Right. Then the light multiplayer asset enabler. This thing is awesome. It saves on a lot of data, so you're not using all that extra stuff from online content unlocker. So you're going to want this. So we're going to take the LML folder, drag and drop into Red Dead Redemption. And then you're going to go into the weapon sound compatibility patches. you're going to find weapons, Mavericks catalog and weapons. And we're going to copy these. And we go in LML and you're going to paste them. Just like that. Next is my spawn fix. Okay, honestly, you're not even really going to need it in terms of the spawn fixes, but I would get it just in case you add any mods that have stuff that can cause the potential FFF error. And also, if you do want to add the PEDs, you can do that now. So we're going to take the base version, which is, take it, drag and drop into the LML folder, or the drag and drop the LML into the Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. And then we're going to go in add-ons, PED limits. And I know for a fact 200 is safe. So I like to use this one. So we're going to copy this, go into LML, go into the spawns fix, paste. And I mean, you could leave this if you want. It's not going to make a difference right now, but if you start adding mods, it might help with it. But just for the sake of this tutorial and this mod list, we're going to delete this because it is not needed. All right. All right. So now that's all the LML files, right? So we're going to run a quick conflict check just so I can show you that there's nothing that's going to conflict there. And if there is, we're going to go through and delete it. So, so you can't run the conflict checker unless you run the mod manager. So we're going to go in here. You shouldn't have to worry about it. I mean, you can move something up and down, save it. Right. Conflicts. What it sounds. Okay, so we're going to go. I almost had it perfect. So these two files are the same. You don't need to worry about it, but just for the sake of the video, we're going to go through and delete it. So you're going to go in catalog, delete the 007, and I would much rather use the realistic weapon sounds one than the sounds that he has. So we're going to go in Glock 18, audios, just delete the audios. Whoops. Correct. All right. So there's no conflicts. This is 100%, perfect, ready to go. All right. So the next thing we're going to do. Now, I'm not using a visual mod right now because I've really been just digging the vanilla graphics, but I have 3 mods here that you can choose from. There's the Why Stop Now's unofficial visual mod. It's a modified version of Calirium V2 or Calirium Redone. Visual Redemption vanilla art style with no vignette. It's just a nice mod. And then Calirium Redone, obviously, because it's in my opinion one of the best visual mods that was ever made. Again, I'll post this somewhere else. I'm not going to install those because I don't really want them in this mod list. But if you want one, you can always just refer to the mod list and go and get it. So now this is going to be the script hook that we're using. So there's a lot of controversy about this, saying that it's not needed or the other script hook is better, blah, 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 blah. So I'm here to tell you that it is needed. There's an issue where you will almost always get the FFF error when you're playing with certain mods, and this completely alleviates that. So, and if you're using a game config, it doesn't help, So we're gonna take the script hook It's going to go in the Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. Grab the mod loader, and there's a lot of people are saying that use the ultimate ASI loader, blah blah blah. That's also bullshit. I asked the creator of the RDR2 script hook, and he said that they're literally the same thing. So um, all the magic is in the script hook, basically. So just take the DI input 8.dll goes inside here. Interesting. Did I already move it? Oh, that might be the old one. That might be from Lenny's mod loader or something. But either way, you're going to want this one. So we're going to take it. Right. So now you've got your script hook, you've got your ASI loader. Now we're going to start downloading all the ASI mods. Ambient Money Wagons. This mod is awesome, especially if you're doing like a legit playthrough, where you're trying to get some money. So we're going to take these, drag and drop into Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. Next is Ambient Gang Manhunt. This is an awesome mod. There is a little bit of a bug where if you kill the gang members, it treats them as strangers, but oh well. Stagecoach robberies. Again, I really like this. If you're doing like a real playthrough where you're not cheating to get your money, this is a nice way to get some cash. I'm going to take these two files into the RDR2 folder. I really like this mod because it gives you the best Deadeye right off the bat, so you don't have to sit there and wait and play through the storyline and have to deal with using that shitty ass Deadeye because I hate it. Selling guns. Again, if you're doing a legit playthrough where you're trying to make some money, you're getting a bunch of guns that you don't even use. You could start selling them, make some money off of them. If you're using mods that add new weapons to the game, obviously it won't work because this mod was designed with all the vanilla stuff in mind. So guns goes in Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. Animals Finder. This is just helpful. And it's nice to see all the pets that are around you if you're using something that ups pet limits or something like that. You get to really see it out in the wilderness. It helps you find your fish if you're looking for certain fish. If you're looking for certain things, it'll really help you out. It's going to go inside the RDR2 folder. Bounty hunting expanded and enhanced. Now, I don't understand. People are saying they're having issues with this. Maybe it's just your mod setup, but with this mod list, this worked perfectly fine. Goes inside the RDR2 root game folder. All your ASI mods should be going in your root game folder where your ASI loader is and your script hook is. Edit hideouts. Another one of my favorite mods here. The only thing is, if you're playing where you're trying to play the whole story, sometimes it will spawn a hideout where an NPC is, right? There's a couple options you could do here. So we're going to put them in here. I like to just go inside the any. Oops. you're going to turn the hideouts off for now, right? Once you get a little bit farther in the game and you aren't worried about it taking place of the NPC events, you can turn it back on. I like to make it so the hideouts don't respawn. It'll give you random bandit attacks, which is really nice. Uh, this is a great mod, and it adds a lot of fun, especially in the end game. So whenever again, when you get to a point where you want to turn it back on, you can come back in here, or just don't even disable it and leave it on. If an NPC dies, and all you have to do is clear the hideout, and then just come back after a couple days, the hideout will be cleared out because you've disabled the respawning, and then it'll carry on as usual. So collectibles in range. Oops, download that. RDR2 folder. Dialogue enhanced. Good mod. You want to hear Arthur be more aggressive and talk his shit? Goes in RDR2 folder. Another really great mod. Someone starts talking shit to you, you can talk shit back. They pull their gun out. You can be like, "Hey, how about we duel them, bitch?" Something like that. Put that in there. Gun tricks. Really another cool mod. Adds a lot of fun to the game when you can spin your gun around and shoot motherfuckers. So we're gonna go in here. Instant travel. So I was saying how this causes issues when using my mod. It doesn't. It's just the spawn issue. So I mean, using this with this mod setup will be 100% fine. You don't have to worry. All right, so we turned off the sound of the Deadeye, but we need something that's going to remove the overlay of the Deadeye. Put that into the Red Dead Redemption 2 folder, paste it. Clear out that downloads folder though, it's getting a little hefty. Bullet trail. Oh, you fuck. Well, let's go get the Nexus version then. What the fuck? It's gonna go in the root game folder. Was my link broken? What the fuck is going on there? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. So no hit marker. Google it again, I guess. I like to use the RDR2mods.com stuff when I can because it's made by LMS, and this guy is just one of the most knowledgeable people in RDR2 modding. So I would rather use his than anybody else's. Okay, I'm thrown off a little bit because I don't know why those links aren't working, but they should work for you, just not for me. Go in LML. Oh, not going to LML. Gonna go in your Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll pick customization. This is just great so you can, take off outfits and stuff if your character starts getting hot, or you just don't want to wear the jacket anymore and you want to wear the vest for a while. Plants Finder. This will help you find your rare plants amongst all the other ones. You can open up your map and scroll through and see if there's any ones around you that you want. It's really useful. The most godly mod ever created. I like to just have it just in case, I need to debug something, or, maybe you want to spawn yourself a horse, stuff like that. Sadie Companion. This is another one of my favorite mods right now. If you're not going to use it, don't worry about it, but it's just really cool. To go over how you summon her is X and RB, and how you pull up, Rampage is A and RB, so XRB is to pull her up. Smoke Complete is awesome. Get your Deadeye core up, stuff like that. Look badass. Smoking shouldn't look cool, but it does. Your lasso. This goes with the bounties thing, so it lists it as a requirement, so I would use this just because it's a requirement of the bounties mod. Alright, we're almost done here. Toggle run fix. This is just if you play on keyboard. Every now and then I like to swap back and forth, so I use it. It's not going to hurt your spawns or do anything for not using it or anything, so. Again, it's optional. Okay, so now, skip legal screen. These are two mods that don't really have any requirements other than the actual, just requiring a game. So you're going to copy the x64. You're going to go in here, paste it into your root game folder. Right, now this is something that I learned from Why Stop Now. Everybody usually just uses the DLAA, but there's actually something I think that makes the game look just as good, and it really doesn't hurt your performance like that typically does. So you're going to take these, and you're going to put them in here, all right? But there's another step you have to do here. So go into the description of DLS tweaks. You're going to want to go to this page. You're going to download the DLS8. This is the newest DLSS there is. Download it. To extract it. All right, so you're going to take this folder. You're going to move it into your root game folder. Just like that. Now you're going to go into your root game folder. You're going to, find the config ini, open it. You're going to add the override, and then you're going to find your, Red Dead Redemption 2, find this folder, and then find that DLSS that you just downloaded. Otherwise, if you try to just replace the one, it's going to revert back every time you go to um, reload your game. So instead of doing force DLAA, what you're going to do is you're going to go to quality levels. You're going to turn this to true. You're going to go down here. You're going to put point. Whoa. You're going to do 0.77. And then you're going to go down to the ultra quality one and you're going to put E and then save. All right. So just a quick look through, make sure that you have everything the same as I do. So that's going to be your LML folder. This is going to be your game folder. All right. So now let's launch. So fucking massive. Jesus. That's weird. You know what? Dude said that that Ultimate ASI loader wasn't the thing that we had to use, but I'm having issues here. So we're going to go to Ultimate ASI. Download this. Put it in the Red Dead Redemption 2 folder. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dude said I didn't need it, but I'm pretty sure we fucking need it. All right. So now I just want to go over my settings real quick. I'll use resolution like that. I'm just going to go through this. We're going to want to turn that to ultra quality for that DLSS tweaks. Now, this is goofy because I use my peak brightness, which is my INITS, whatever the fuck you call it, of my HDR monitor. But whatever your peak brightness is, you put it there. But you need to turn this way up because if you have it low, it says to put it at 100, like that's the default is 100. That's not good. Look at how dark it makes my buttons. It's not right. So I put this up to 300. You know, you can even go to probably like 350 and hit OK. I know it looks blown out, but I swear in game it looks fine. All right. Now we got all that. Now we're going to go into the game. I want you guys to take a look. So again, to fix that loading screen, all we had to do was use ScriptHook v2 with the Ultimate ASI. Right, as you can see, I got the black knife sheath. I got the black shotgun coat, nice and clean. I got the black Legend of the East vest. I got black satchels. I got the black chaps. Right. So, I mean, normally loading in a spawn like this, your chickens would not be there with the big mod list, right? Spawns would be broken, so even loading in, they would not be there. You got chickens for days, boy. So many chickens you don't even know what to do with them. Alright, so now even what I'm going to do is, because I'm so confident with this mod list, is I'm going to go, we're going to fast travel here. I mean, we could fast travel like right in the city even, and it's going to be fine.
Okay.
Oh shit, there came a train. Load in, be good.
Can't see my own
Fuck,
Why you playing like that?
Got passengers.
How do you do, sir?
On. Fight for me. Anything.
Thanks. And normally fast traveling into the city, the spawns would be broken, right? Full.
Hey, partner. Get going.
These days ain't short.
Do you need something?
Where you at?
You know, I could even leave the city and come back, and all the spawns will be there. I mean, I fast traveled here, so if anything, that would have broke them, right? Alright, as you can see, everything's working.
Please begin.
So this could be, you know, a decent mod list to start with, because you know nothing in this is breaking anything, and you just add little things to it one by one. You know, you can add ASI mods to it, you don't even have to worry. The ASI mods ain't gonna affect it, but the big thing is gonna be, you know, when you're adding textures, you wanna make sure that you're getting stuff that's been compressed and it's, you know, the vanilla format of the game. So I think that concludes this tutorial. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Again, the way that you fix that loading screen is you have to use the ultimate ASI. I know dude told me that it's the same thing, but we just saw that it's not the same thing because it wasn't loading. So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys out and have fun.